As a Muslim woman living in the United States who does wear hijab out in public, this commenter is actually very right. I am oppressed because I live in a country and in a world where people like this judge my worth as a human being based off of just a flimsy piece of fabric that means that you can't see my hair and my neck and my ears. Every time I and people like me have to go outside and constantly keep an eye out for our safety because Muslim women who wear hijab are statistically significantly more likely to face violent attacks, Islamophobic attacks, because people like you can identify who is and is not Muslim. I am oppressed when I and people like me are not able to get a job because we have a non-anglicized name on our resumes. I and people like me are oppressed when we have to choose between getting a job so that we can pay our rent, pay for our food, pay for our loans, pay for our children and families' needs, while also working at a job that disrespects us and wears down our souls every single day, where we have to choose between our values and surviving under hypercapitalism. I and Muslim women are oppressed when we are surrounded by white feminism that only sees liberation in the same way that white women identify as liberation. They cannot possibly imagine a world in which a woman of her own will chooses to cover herself and feels empowered by doing so. I and women like me are oppressed every single time we travel, and somehow magically we are always selected, always, for extra TSA attention. I and women like me are oppressed when I actively choose not to attend professional conferences that are in certain states because I fear for my safety. So you're absolutely right. I am oppressed.